welcome to the Social Media Trends. My name is Ina Peters. This week, President Muhammadu Buhari granted what you will describe as the most sought-after interview. The 90 minutes long interview has received a lot of reactions. Now from Twitter, let's join our friends. So the first tweet concerning the Buhari's interview at Yakafanchan tweeted, a Rise TV presenter just said that the presidency didn't allow them bring their own cameras to interview Buhari. They conducted the interview, but the presidency handled the filming and sent tapes to them afterwards. My God, is Buhari's case that bad? My God. The next tweet we have at Uj Baba. Just watched the #Arise interview with #Buhari. His body language show he understands the way Nigerians think and react. He knows what he wants to achieve and he doesn't care what anyone thinks. I enjoyed the interview. Okay. Next one. At Samoid also tweeted, based on the evidence of his Arise interview, Buhari should do more with the local media, other than the fact that he gave his administration too much credit, downplayed insecurity, played Ludo with facts and figures, and was sometimes terrible to listen to. He did okay. This person scored him 4/10. And finally, at Link Olodumare, I see clips of Buhari's interview floating around. Wailers are wailing. He didn't answer the way they think is correct. Don't mind the idiots. What is really paining them is that Buhari is alive and well. Their Jibril and Coma card is there. Buhari's interview killed it. Okay, now definitely mixed reactions. Moving on, so Genevieve Nnaji's Lionheart movie finally hit Netflix on the 4th of this month. Nigerians have been reacting to this fantastic movie. Joining our friends on Twitter, our first tweet we see at Nelly_White. I like the plot twist in #Lionheart. The father didn't die of cardiac arrest. His brother wasn't trying to sabotage him. The brother had a great relationship with his sister-in-law. The son wasn't overly looked down upon by his father because he was into music. Now, if you are a huge fan of Nollywood, I mean, when I'm talking Nollywood of the old, then you understand that tweet. The next one at Melby_Mab tweeted, Lionheart in Igbo means Obiagu. Lionheart in Igbo means Obiagu. Pete's name was Obiagu. His son was a musician who happened to dedicate a song to him named Obiagu, which is actually a real song by Fino who acted as his son. Why is Genevieve this good? The next tweet we have, I believe from an actress as well, yes, at Uche Jumbo. Lionheart is Genevieve's love letter to the East. It's for the culture. My best scene is the family dinner, a simple family story told brilliantly. So proud. See it on at Netflix. And the last one. So I finally saw the Lionheart movie by Genevieve Nnaji. Awesome movie, brilliant story, wonderful cast. However, I think all the hyping of movies should stop. It makes people overly expectant, ultimately leading to underappreciation. All the same, no regrets seeing the movie. I personally have seen the film and I think it was really fantastic. Storyline told beautifully well. I think the whole essence of capturing the East was done fantastically well. And I did get to see a lot of Nollywood OGs. So thumbs up to Genevieve Nnaji. And also this week, Ask Davido was trending. So this is not something we see every day. But Davido took to Twitter and he said, #Ask Davido anything now. Let's see some of the tweets that caught our attention. The first one, when replying Adeola, Davido, who asks, what's the situation on ground with you and Kiss Daniel? Now 2019, be this, we just want to listen to good music. Davido responded, God knows I can never slap his manager. He knows himself, I didn't. It's all love always. It hurt me how they switched up on me after all I did. It's cool though. Life goes on. All right, now he's still saying that he did not hit Lawrence. The next, replying to Noraline Odoje, who asked, are you still dating Chioma? Because I have not yet heard anything about her again. Now, he said she's working on her cooking show and doesn't want to get on social media for now. Social media is not life. I totally agree with him on that. Remember when he said Chioma had signed a deal to own her own cooking show? I guess it's time to work. And also, TJA who asked, do you think Peruzzi deserved that award over Tenny? Davido said, they both do. Now remember, from the Sound City MVP Awards Festival, after Tenny won Best New Act, Peruzzi actually came up to say, you know, he worked harder than any other new act and also made a lot of money. So I guess this settles it. Do we have another one from Davido? And okay, so this is good because now we know that new music is on the way. So replying at Dracokem, he asked, title of your new music with Zlatan. Now Davido said, Danku. So I guess, you know, will be Zankoing to, you know, new music. All right, stepping away from this, Donjazzy also trended this week. Now, Donjazzy definitely reassured fans or just people that doubt him that he is definitely one of the most loved celebrities ever. Now, why? This is because he has a very unique way of answering his fans, even though you know, some of them just try to be shady and really, really annoying. Now, at Ambrose Okoli tweeted, Mr. Jazzy, is Maven dead or Buhari's change has hit your label? This one, your top artists are leaving behind the learners and the upcoming. Now, normally, you know, since it's a season of clapbacks, one would say Donjazzy might actually say, oh, your father or this or that. But guess what the boss tweeted? Nah, we never die. We just faint small. It did happen. Pray for us to recover if you can. That is really, really like a serious sign of maturity. The next tweet also telling us how mature Donjazzy is. At I am adjacent, tweeted, your kid bro, the prince, Dr. C, DJ have been missing on the scene for so long. While Dr. C drop hits whenever he's back, I can't say the same for the other two. It's like Tiwa carried all the workload. Now he replied, well, we haven't satisfied the high expectations you have so far. We have taken notes and suggestions from some very loyal fans and have been working on some great ideas. Please stay tuned during the year. Your feedbacks are always helpful. And to the next tweet, we also have now at Mr. John D asks Donjazzy, where is Correde Bello? He's great. You'll see more of him this year. Correde Bello, we're expecting new music from you. And finally, at Vin and Chocolate tweeted, I won't beg this year because you will finally grease my account this year. And he replied, my dear, me self need pomado. LOL. Okay, Donjazzy. And finally, yes, the elephant in the room, hashtag SurvivingRKelly. There won't be a social media trend if we do not go here. Now, of course, like I said during the headlines, that R. Kelly is now being investigated after the 6-part docuseries released by Lifetime, SurvivingRKelly hits, and people have been reacting. Now, the first tweet for today, I have to do justice to this tweet, so don't be surprised. Now, I don't know how many of you remember R. Kelly's song, Ignition. Now, this person at Goldfish Carby actually tweeted. So I'm going to do justice to her tweet so you understand it. It's the remix of Ignition. Send R. Kelly to prison. If these girls were Caucasian, then everybody would listen. We all know right from wrong. I don't care about his songs. If we're gonna mute him, then we're gonna need the culture's support. He needs to bounce, bounce, bounce. Okay, hope you guys understood that. Now, this is really, really creative. Still pointing out, you know, the point and still addressing the issue. Moving on to the next tweet. At Obiageli Speaks tweeted, people are conveniently missing the point of this whole hashtag SurvivingRKelly. It is not about two adults. It is an adult and a minor. The minor throwing herself on the adult is irrelevant. The adult and parents are to blame. These adults know better and didn't do better, period. Now, to the next one, I think this next tweet is actually from a survivor. She is actually in the documentary. Now, at Jehonda 4Pace tweeted, to everyone that doubted us, shamed us, and called us lies, keep that same energy when your favorite pedophile goes to jail because of our truth. We survived, hashtag SurvivingRKelly. And because this has been receiving wide reviews, also, we did see another very important person in the United States also, you know, comment on this. This is Stacey Abrams. She was just in the running for the seat of the governor in Georgia. Yes, she was just, she's a Democrat, by the way. So she also took to Twitter and she tweeted, Thank you to the black women and their allies who have worked for years to expose R. Kelly. Often overlooked, or worse, you persisted, knowing you would one day make a difference. Your day is coming. We're grateful you stayed in the fight. Hashtag surviving R. Kelly. The conversation is still ongoing. Be sure to tweet at us, what do you think about Lionheart? What do you think about Donjazzy showing how mature he is? What do you think about President Buhari's interview? What do you think about surviving R. Kelly? Of course, you have to see the documentary first so that whatever you're saying is based off fact. Thank you so much for watching this week's Social Media Trends. Back to Osasu. The political segment is coming right after this. Stay with us.